How do you let and how do you allow? That was the thing I had a question for so long. Nobody really tells you. They give you the word let, they give you the word allow. Some people do tell you. There's some great teachers on this planet, like Bob, that really explains a lot of this paradigm shifting understanding and really what's going on in this world and why things are the way they are. And every other teacher that we have in this world, absolutely. Some do talk about letting and allowing and describing it. Some don't, and it kind of keeps you hanging. Like, okay, I get that's a part of the process. But what do I do today to make sure I can let and allow the good in? What do I have to do? I'm willing to do it. What do I need to do? If you're a big Abraham fan, you'll really understand this deeply, okay? Because she talks about getting into alignment with your vortex. What does that mean? These are words that she visualizes for you so you can see what that would mean, vortex. How am I good that I desire? Everything that's there is already in this vortex, okay? But we're going to talk about here. Letting and allowing. How do you do it? What needs to happen? It is through your emotions. That's why we're talking about emotions so much. Okay. Emotions are your guidance system. It's like pain. If your body is going through something and it's not a good thing, your body will signal towards you pain that says, whoa, stop doing this thing. This is not, if you go too far, stretching your arm the wrong way, you'll start to feel pain. You'll start to realize, whoa, I'm not supposed to do that unless I want that thing to get hurt in a certain area of my body. Pain is a signal. It's an indicator, okay? So most people will get, they have a headache. They'll dull the pain with Advil. They'll just take Advil. They'll do all these things. But there's causes to why there's pains in certain areas telling you, hey, you don't know what's going on inside of you. I'm letting you know that here's a signal. Something's wrong. You need to change something. It's a signal. Most people just don't listen. They're not keyed in what's going on. Okay. Your emotions are also a guidance system. They're not a way for you to react to everything that's going on around you. Our programming in society is to react. When we get this, you don't even have to ask me the question. I know a lot of you ask me a lot of times. It's a great question because I had the same question basically every single time I was talking to my mentors, especially Bob. I would tell him to ask him this question. Like, how do I react? How do I stop being angry? Or how do I stop being frustrated around these people? How do I stop being frustrated if my family members are saying all this stuff and it gets me down and out and I'm having down and out days? Because we respond. I'm going to say it one more time. The purpose of emotions are not to just react to the things around us, to be happy when things are going right, or to be frustrated when things aren't going right. That's you out of control with your emotions. Now, I'm saying that very bluntly. I know that. I'm not saying it's you listening in. I'm saying all of us, when we are emotionally attached to physical reality, we are out of control with our emotions. We are not in control of ourselves. Let me show you why. On the other side, emotions are our way, it's a signal, like pain, to let us know if we're in alignment with our path. We're in alignment with our inner being, who we truly are, source energy. Lesson 4, Secret Genie, right? Spiritual being, living in a physical body. We know if we are in alignment with our creative potential and our creative power through our emotion. This is game changer. Because you will never get frustrated. You will never get angry. You will never get sad. You will never get all these emotions if things are going on. You'll feel only those emotions based on your alignment. The only thing that matters is feeling great. Okay. A lot of stuff there. I hope you grabbed a couple of things here. When you're in positive emotion, it indicates you are in what we call alignment with your creative power. You could call it inner being, source energy, whatever you want to call that thing. That's just completely up to you on what you want to call it. Okay. Many teachers call it many different things, and they're all talking about the same thing, is a basic fundamental. All negative emotion it indicates you are not in alignment with your creative power, source energy. When I just finally got this, I didn't just know it, I finally started living this. You just respond to everything. You don't get depressed. Depression is from doubt and a worry, and excessive doubt and worry about your future or about consumed with the past. Okay? You don't feel those feelings anymore, and it's not, you can't, and many people say, well, it's easy for you to say, Sky, you're teaching us stuff. No, it's not that easy. I was in that place before. I was in that place where I was always depressed, I was always angry, I was always frustrated. I owned those emotions for a long time. I didn't know why until I realized these things, and I got control of myself, and I now unleash the calmness, the serenity, happiness, and the joy. Nobody ever sees me without a smile because that's how I live. And I'm not saying that from an ego standpoint, as you know. I'm saying you can switch it. You don't have rough days. Those don't exist when you are in control of your emotions. When you're in control, Tony Robbins' work is all about this, that when you're in control of your state, you will unleash your power. Abraham Hicks talks about when you're in alignment with your inner being, you will be in your vortex, you'll feel on fire, you will start having things phenomenally happen. Bob talks about it. When you shift your paradigm and allow the good to enter your life, things are going to start to manifest in front of your eyes. Wayne Dyer, you name any teacher, they all say the same thing. Get in control of your emotions. And it's not that hard. Tell yourself this is easy. It's easy to stay in control of myself. It's easy to take a second before talking to respond in this element. It's easy for me to see bank accounts, see this, see that, and not get emotionally involved and stay in control of how I want to feel. You were born to be a creator and born with the power already at your disposal to keep control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. We just have to create those mental muscles, grow those, strengthen those to allow us to do so. Okay? That's why we're in this program. Okay? That's why it's not a 6-day program. Take some time. I'm giving you a lot of stuff. And Matt, you actually just said that. Dropping so much knowledge tonight. Yes, it's a lot of stuff. So again, it's recorded. Thank so much. So much gratitude goes out to this world that we live in, that we can record this. We can fully have this knowledge accessible for lifetime access. Okay, very good. Letting and allowing. Positive emotion, negative emotion. Okay. Somebody said it. I'm not sure who said it, but he said it greatly. Giving goes with receiving. You got to be a great giver and a great receiver, both.